They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill it. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 cell, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Shalom to my brother Brian the King Falcone in the building, the VPN General, Alan Sostain, my brother Richie L. All things. What's going on, pimp? Peace and blessings to you. Tracking 325. Salute. Shout out to my brother Alan Sostain in the Cash App with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, my brother, for supporting the grind on this Shabbat. And everybody, y'all make sure y'all understand the day Shabbat. Make sure y'all get everything done before sundown. Appreciate you. And if I can get 4 more people to support on Shabbat, that would be nice. But we're going to get this started today. Hey, it's funny, right? See, Terrence Crawford going after a lot of people right now. He's going after a lot of people right now because people bringing up a lot of shit and they bringing up a lot of facts, right? And y'all know, shout out to my brother Fresh Bacon with the motherfucking pies in the building. But I want to keep this shit going right where it's hot. You know, he done confronted Manager Marty as well. And shout out to my man, Manager Marty. He be on this daggone snack shit. Ray B, salute. Manager Marty, boy, he ain't let him get by. But I'm going to let y'all see what I'm talking about real quick. Because, you know, Terrence Crawford, he done made for non-backtrack. So he threatened with the law.
And other people have posted, which is the form that was received by VADA every time a professional athlete conducts testing that they facilitate. Okay? Every time a professional athlete undergoes testing that VADA facilitates and the test comes back with the results, VADA sends a letter via email to that said professional athlete with the date that the test was administered based on when the labs actually tested the blood and or urine of that fighter and the results were received. In this case, the results said negative. Okay? But that's not the angle I want to come at when I give my perspective on this. The angle I want to come at when I give my perspective on this topic is more so, where are the other forms of VADA that Terrence Crawford took testing that was facilitated
For
by
the last
VADA
4 years?
within
Where
the
those at?
last 4 years? Now, I say the last 4 years because VADA
Exactly.
actually publicly acknowledges all professional boxers who undergoes testing.
Before I let him continue, right? I didn't even know they didn't even have VADA testing with the Earl Spence fight. Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, they didn't test Terrence Crawford for VADA and that shit. That's crazy. But we'll get back to it.
Testing that they facilitate on their website. And they actually insert the date of when the actual professional boxer was enrolled in VADA testing, typically 8 weeks prior to a scheduled fight. But the last time we saw Terrence Crawford publicly acknowledged on VADA's website was in October of 2020, leading up to his scheduled fight with Kell Brook. Now, you ain't find that information nowhere else on YouTube. I'm the first and only influencer. You know I'm not a content creator or a YouTuber. I'm an influencer that actually exposed this fact 2 years ago and then reiterated it last year and then reiterated it again when Victor Conti was here live in living color. So my question becomes, if Terrence Crawford is able to post this, or even Victor Conti and whoever else was able to post that Terrence Crawford undergone testing through VADA June the 13th of 2025, I want to see the paperwork from when Terrence Crawford tested, when he fought Sean Porter in 2021, when he fought David Ebenezer in 2022, and when he fought Errol Spence in 2023, and when he fought Israel Madrimov in 2024. And my second question, and before I get to that second question,
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do.
I want to make a point about why I mentioned those last 4 fights in the past 4 years. Is because in all 4 of those fights, he was with the Snack program and Victor Conti. So it's safe to say we have no record within the past 4 years, within the past 4 fights, where Terrence Crawford literally undergone VADA testing since he's been with Snack and Victor Conti. Lord have mercy. And on top of all of that, which is my second question, why do people accept a document that can be modified?
Basically, they saying this nigga done went 4 years without a blood test, dog. 4 years. That's a long ass time to sit there and cycle if he wanted to cycle. 4 years, no blood test. And you can look at his fight with Kell Brook and look the way his body looked. And then look at his body after all the other fights. His body is changing in each fight. Like the same Terrence Crawford that fought Earl Spence is not the one that fought Kell Brooks or Jose Benavidez. Like, that ain't 140 Terrence Crawford coming up. Like, the shit crazy. But I'm gonna let him continue. I'm gonna stop interrupting him.
And
Like some
compromised
business.
by VADA themselves to manipulate the public. Let me ask it again, because I'm not accusing VADA of doing this. I'm just asking the question. Why would people accept a letter stating that the fighter is clear and negative with their test results that they send to the fighter, and then obviously the fighter and or Victor Conte publishes it? Why do fans and people in boxing accept this when this same document can be modified and or compromised by VADA themselves to manipulate the public? Let me take it a step further to illustrate my point. As we can see, because the dates are wrong on Terrence Crawford's letter from VADA stating that he tested negative, that goes to show you that someone, meaning a human, types these pieces of information up, like the dates that the testing was administered, like the date that the letter was sent out to confirm the results to the actual fighter and their boxing representation, including the promoter who pays for the testing, right? And Victor Conte if they're a snack fighter, right? So there you have it. Basically what I'm saying is, it's just a template. That's all it is. Some people call it template, but it's just a template. That's all it is. Those VADA letters are just a template. All they do is change the name of the athlete and change the dates. Because Dr. Margaret Goodman's actual signature is already pre-stamped.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this loop that I made here.
See, I just noticed it though, because I was talking to my boy D1 earlier about the dates. But one of them's 2024, the other 2025. That's crazy.
You
Crazy
know that,
work.
right? Okay then. So how do we know if the professional boxer really tested negative? We don't. And not only that, how do we know what the actual professional boxer was actually tested for? Because the letter doesn't state that the fighter was tested for A, B, C, and D. It just says test results negative. Never heard that perspective anywhere else, have you? That's
Hell,
all
they
I'm
could have been testing for
So my
STD
challenge
and he
to
come back
Terrence
negative.
and all of the snack fighters over there with Victor Conte, I have a challenge for you all. My challenge is very simple. Instead of publishing and posting a document that can be modified and compromised by the testing agency based on their affiliation with Victor Conte, how about you just post the actual test results from the actual lab where it actually states what you were actually tested for, the date of when you were tested, and the actual results. That will only be fair. I'm not asking for anyone to do anything egregious. I'm not asking anyone to do anything that has never been done before. What do I mean? I'm talking about Clarissa Shields, a snack fighter. Y'all remember that? You remember a couple of months ago when Clarissa Shields went to Quest Diagnostics and she undergone a test that was administered by Quest Diagnostics, right, to disprove the fact that she tested positive for the use of marijuana. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that after she fought Daniel Perkins? Come on, y'all remember that? Clarissa Shields posted the actual results from the actual Quest Diagnostics lab. So if Clarissa can do that to disprove that she tested positive for marijuana, then why can't snack fighters do the same thing with the Smarto lab in Utah? We need answers.
Shout out to my brother Manager Marty. That nigga like a sharpshooter. He don't never miss. Shout out to my man B Dog in the building. Shalom Rod Walker in the building. Salute. But it is kind of crazy though. Like I was talking to my guy D1 earlier today, and I was like, "What's wrong with the dates?" And then I finally noticed like one of them dates say 2024, the other say 2025. Like that shit crazy as hell. Like nigga, it's a whole like you got the results a whole year in the future. Like damn. Like you getting future results and shit. Like you got motherfuckers Marty McFly and shit flipping shit back for you or something. But now I understand what he was saying. But that shit crazy as hell. Like who would post some shit like that? Oh yeah, you know, Manny Pacquiao talking about he didn't like needles track in 327. He talking about I don't like needles. But Manny Pacquiao, his head went from a 7 3/4 to a 13 5/8. It wasn't no way him, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, them niggas couldn't lie. Their heads swole up. You see, Terrence Crawford ain't got that little peanut ass head no more. His shit started to look like Ironhead Haywood a little bit now. Shout out to my man Joseph Berbier in the building as well. But see, that's what I say. Like, bruh, like Earl, his team failed him right there. Like his team failed him, dog. Like this man done went. Shout out to the beautiful Queen 2 Cent. I got the link pinned for you, 2 Cent. We didn't get to finish our conversation from yesterday anyway. You can hop on up. But it's crazy though, like Earl team failed him. Like, nigga, you gave this nigga 50-50. You ain't have body testing. Like, damn, nigga. What was your team doing this whole time? Like, Earl was too busy focusing on that bag. He didn't see what the fuck was going down. Yeah, Conor Ben, though, that was another one. Conor Ben came in the game. He was just as small as Bud was at 140. The next thing you know, Conor Ben motherfucking blows up. One of them dudes that Conor Ben fought, Chris, whatever his name is, the tall guy, he was like, shit, Conor was hitting him with some power that didn't motherfucking damn resonate. He wanted to get that fight back. He talking about he want that shit off his resume because he said Conor Ben power was unnatural. Yeah, that's what I said, 2 Cent. I said he was focusing on that bag. He didn't want to listen to what motherfuckers was telling him. He was concentrating on that motherfucking bag. Chasing the bag, boy, get you in trouble sometimes. It get you in trouble sometimes when you chase that motherfucking bag. But you know what my boy say? He say money ain't a thing, but it costs to be rich. My man say money ain't a thing, but it costs to be rich. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And another thing, my man say they only want to hold your torch when it's lit. Like everybody wanted to hold that Spence talk when it was lit. Now motherfuckers was shitting on them, talking crazy about them. All that shit. That shit crazy as hell. But I'm not trying to tear down another black fighter, but like a lot of your shit ain't right, my nigga. I'm a clean and honest fighter as well. I represent the damn people having damn fair competition, fair use, nigga. If you use it, then everybody else should be able to use it. Fair use, my nigga. And like they say that shit give you a different type of power. That nigga hit Spence. I've seen Spence get hit by the hardest hitter at 147, and that was Danny Garcia. I seen Spence eat that nigga shit straight up. Like Spence ate that shit. How you doing, beautiful? What's up, twin?
Can you hear me? What up?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I was just sitting there talking about, like, I seen Spence get hit by the hardest nigga clean. Danny Garcia hit him with that hook clean. And Spence just looked at him like, nigga, that was it. But when Bud hit that nigga,
wiped it off.
Yeah, but when Bud hit that nigga with that jab, he was like, what the fuck? Like, that's... A2 said that nigga was like, what the fuck was that? You feel me?
That fight was crazy. He just looked crazy, man. It's just too many questions about that fight for real. But it is what it is. People gonna act like it was just a regular fight. But whatever y'all gotta do to give credit to y'all favorite fighter is cool.
2 Cent, I just came across some news today, and Marty brought it up too. What do you feel about the fact that Terrence Crawford hasn't been tested since 2020?
I've been knowing that, and I've
Shout
been
out
saying
60
that.
Kids or 50 Cent.
And I also was saying, how come nobody was mentioning why Terrence Crawford ain't getting 365 if he was trying to beat the allegations like y'all want everybody else to do?
But you want me to tell you what's funny, right? And look, I'm about to drop some heat on you. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. You know, can I get 4 people to support the grind? You know, it's Shabbat. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Shabbat to everybody. But let me tell you something crazy, 2 Cent. You know, Terrence Crawford ain't been tested in 5 years now, right?
Right.
But you know how Victor Conte always do that misdirection and shit, right?
Right.
At this time, while Terrence Crawford wasn't getting tested, guess who Victor Conte and all them kept putting the shit on? They kept talking about, oh, Earl got back pimples. Oh, Earl's not getting tested. Remember all that shit? Remember they kept saying Earl. Shout out to the General Cal Cooler in the building. But they kept saying Earl ain't getting tested. Earl's getting tested by water and USADA. But they were saying Earl got back pimples. Oh, Earl's on that shit. The whole time these niggas is on that shit getting right, but they putting the blame on Earl. So everybody's looking at Earl. Nobody is telling Terrence Crawford to take a VADA test, but everybody is on Earl talking about he had man boobs and shit. He had back pimples. They were saying all this shit discredited Earl Spence. The whole time Terrence Crawford over there on snacking, ain't nobody saying a motherfucking thing. Shout out to bro 6500.
Not a word.
And look, hindsight, looking back at it, that shit crazy as fuck, ain't it?
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford fighting all these niggas without VADA. Nigga, you a champion. Every fight that you fight supposed to be a goddamn supposed to be damn fair use, nigga.
I mean, but you gotta think it's probably a ton of reasons why he was so difficult to work with. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably why he couldn't really get the fights like that, because he probably like, I ain't doing no testing. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing.
Right. That makes sense.
That's probably what took so long for the Earl Spence fucking fight. And Earl probably was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll beat this nigga ass anyway.
Well, that fight was being built up to be for undisputed anyway. So, I mean,
no, I'm talking about when he didn't fight in the first go round and fought Ebenezer.
Oh, yeah. He had to practice cheating.
And then the nigga busting out gloves and shit. Nigga hit so hard he busted gloves out with that shit, boy.
What you think about this quote unquote letter being sent to Fanon, but they ain't sent manager Marty nothing?
Hey, hey, y'all want me to be truthful, man, or you want me to just say?
Just let's be politically correct.
All right, now, how can I word this correctly? Like I said, I don't have no problem with Fanon. You know, Fanon was cool with me and everything. You know, we just went our separate ways. You feel me? I respect his channel. You know, he didn't want me over there, so I stopped going over there. You feel me? Like, he made it clear he didn't want me over there. So I stopped going over there. But how can I say this? Manager Marty has been ripping Crawford an asshole, ripping his asshole all the way up.
Politically correct.
Oh, he's been ripping him a new one. He took the letter opener out and flipped the daggone, the envelope is open. The envelope is open. Now, track 327, Fanon said they can't test him because of who his family is. Let me tell you something about that right there, track. They'll touch you. They don't care who your damn family is, bro. I don't give a tip. Nigga, they took El Chapo down, dog. Do you know who his family is? El Chapo and them was taking out political governments, presidents, everything. They got El Chapo. Ain't nobody in Chicago got the damn reach of El Chapo. I was locked up with Manuel Noriega's people. You feel me? Like Escobar people. They all in the feds. These are high profile.
Let's not be saying with all that. Y'all know what it is with all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they can make motherfucking damn Lil Weezy go do his little time in jail, and Drake go mess with Lil Weezy girl, they can touch anybody, dog. Especially if you got the darker hue skin. There's no darker hue skin person that's above the program. I'm gonna just tell you that now. If you're thinking you above the law, they're gonna ride the king your ass. I'm just gonna tell you that now. They're gonna show. Matter of fact, look at P. Diddy. Diddy thought he was above the motherfucking law. And we see what happened to Diddy, right?
Nothing happened to Diddy. I mean, he getting in trouble for some shit, but Diddy, listen.
They got Diddy
You
in jail
believe
right now.
nobody is above the law?
Huh?
You believe nobody is above the law?
I said of the colored persuasion, no.
Okay.
See,
Yeah, okay.
You didn't hear what I said. I said nobody of the darker hue is above the law.
Right.
Now, the people with the pillar complexions, yeah, they make the fucking law. They're above it. Notice when all this shit went down with P. Diddy, guess whose name was also on the damn thing? Cohen, Leon Cohen. Lucian Grange was on there as well. They circumvented and took Lucian Grange and Liam Cohen's name off of it and just left Diddy there by himself. Lucian Grange was the main person. They took his name right off of that. When y'all hear rappers saying Lucy,
it was
about,
like 2 or 3 executives. Remember, it was 2 or 3 big names executives, and that was a big deal.
I just told you. I said it was
all those CEOs started stepping
down. It was
down.
Lucian Grange and Leon Cohen was the 2 main ones. Like Drake said in that State Scheming song, he said, "Tell Lucian," I said, "Fuck it, I'm tearing holes in my budget. Bagger fillet till a butterfly, she'll love it." You feel me? Like they took them executives' names off of it. And they just left Diddy there holding the bag. Diddy's like, hold up. I thought it was 3 of us. Nah, it was just you. So yeah, when you got the lighter persuasion, yes, you could be above the law, but anybody with the darker hue would never be above the law. Never. Go back to what they said. We only 3/5 of a man. We still only 3/5 of a man. They talking about trying to bring that back.
So you think they're not gonna mess with Marty?
Huh?
You think they're not gonna mess with Marty?
This is what I'm saying. they would have got manager Marty before they fucked with Fanon. Like a lot of the shit that, man, I hate to do this, but it's a question that's being asked, and I always keep the shit real. Like a lot of the shit Fanon saying, it'd be like a person raving a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's raving like a lunatic. I'm just saying like a lot of the shit is like it's not confounded. You feel what I'm saying? Like Manager Marty got the dates, he got the receipts, he got everything. Like Manager Marty got you a step-by-step recipe for a motherfucking the most extravagant 5-course meal right there. Fanon just gave you a couple of dollars, told you to go to Burger King and pick us something up. You feel what I'm saying? Like he need to tell you what you wanted on the menu. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, these, I don't like talking about people, but these YouTube streets be having people do a lot of things for like clout and like, see, I don't want to feel like I'm talking about nobody either though, but I'm just keeping it 100 because that's what I do. But they would have came at Manager Marty with a cease and desist before they came at Fanon. Like Fanon just said one thing real.
That's
And
what
like,
I'm
I
saying.
mean,
That's
I
what
know
my thing was. I was like, why are they so obsessed with? Because I heard a lot of people calling for him to get to, like, you don't even know who made that up or sent it or anything for real, right? And so I'm just like, why? Like, we everybody know what's up with Fanon. Why he just so credible all of a sudden? I don't understand. When Manager Marty on here busting y'all down with facts, going to the website, proving it ain't this and that, and y'all ain't gonna say nothing to Manager Marty.
exactly. Like Manager Marty is the one that's hitting with the scathing shit. You feel me? If
So,
anybody sent Fanon a letter, it was probably Blue Blood or motherfucking that fake Haitian faggot dude. I mean, damn, I ain't said the wrong word. Oh, the fake Haitian dude, man, Playboy.
wow. I doubt that Claymore went to them extremes. I wouldn't think that, but ain't no telling who doing this because people get real like fanatical over Terrence Crawford. They always want to accuse Tank fans of doing that, but they get real fanatical in my opinion. Maybe it's some
But this is what
fanatical
I
fans.
don't get.
I don't see them.
This is what I don't get to, Sid. If they want to be real fanatical about Terrence Crawford, then buy his fucking fights. Like nigga, y'all want to go to war for the nigga and everything, but y'all ain't even trying to buy the nigga fights and shit. Like nigga, your man's out here doing bad, man. You know, nigga going double wood. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga ain't going gold, silver. He definitely ain't making it to platinum. But you know, well, that could be right there, be dog. If Fanon did call that man a juice monster, like Manager Marty just giving you details. Manager Marty not once has said that Bud is on the shit, but what he is giving you is facts and laying it down, and he let you make your own interpretations. But I can see if Fanon came out and said, like, nigga, you on that shit. Like that could be different right there because you just made a damn statement and that could be slander if you can't prove it. But if I would say that shit and they come at me, I was like, well, then take a test and prove me wrong.
So let
Take a
me say
test
this
and prove
too.
it.
So I said, everybody's like, oh, Victor Conti posted the test results. And I was like, Victor Conti is the wrong person to be defending you. Like I don't understand what these people don't get. The more Victor comes out and tries to defend himself and or anybody else, the more guilty he looks. I don't know when he's gonna realize that. And then on top of that, you post testing results with a date from a year ago. And that's why I was like, this is what I'm saying. Victor coming out to defend you, and he's only raising more suspicion. Like
And you know what's crazy too, Cent? Like it's got 2 days. It got 2024 and 2025. I ain't noticed that. Damn these construction workers, man.
that's what I'm saying. They got the future results from the past. It's like, so do y'all think we dumb or y'all doing this? Because it get to a point up where it seems so ridiculous. I gotta think you doing it on purpose. I
Just
can't
like
see
if
you
you
doing
look
it.
at that's just like if you look at the planet Pluto, right? Like they think we're fucking stupid. If you look at the planet Pluto, if you bring it in, damn, it's thunder and lightning like hell out here. But if you look at the planet Pluto it's a picture of the dog Pluto's face in Pluto. Like the shit's made up. It's the dog from Disney, Pluto. You can see his whole outline in the thing. Just like the planet Uranus. If you look at what they just looked up, they just sat there and said Uranus has gas clouds and it stinks. That's on Google. You can look it up. If you look up Uranus, it'll say that they have an atmosphere of gas clouds that stink. Now they're playing with us. You know what Uranus is? That's your ass. The name of it is Uranus. And they say they got gas clouds that stink. They're playing in our faces, dog. That's all I'm saying.
How would they know that?
Exactly. How would they know what Uranus smell like and they can't even get out the damn atmosphere? And then they talking about it's millions of light years away. So how do you know what the fuck it smell like? You laughing, but I'm dead ass. If you look up Google AI, it will say that shit.
I laugh at stuff like this all the time because I be like, y'all think people this dumb. Like, I don't understand how they get away with stuff like this. And I see you, but you know what? Being in this boxing community, I see how you get away with stuff like that. Because really what's going on, I don't know what happened to Upper, but really what's going on in the boxing community is just a microcosm of what's really going on a whole. It's so easy to manipulate people and just say something and then they like a robot, like you just program them to say something and then they just go around saying it. There's no critical thinking, it's no reviewing it and feeling like, does this make sense? Would this make sense to this person? It's like it's no critical thinking. It's just like I hear something and then I go repeat it. And so if a science, quote unquote, scientists come out and say, hey, yeah, this planet that's a million light years away smell like how would you know that? How do you know that?
Exactly. And then they got it on AI and Google and people be looking up like, hey, yeah, like and the fucked up thing about it is they're not even able to get out our fucking atmosphere. If people really looked at it, they're not able to get out of the Earth's atmosphere because of the radiation. When you go through, I forgot the name of that belt, but it's a certain belt that they never got through that belt right there. Just like when they sit there and say that they went to the moon back in the 70s, but they lost the technology, that you cannot make the technology that you have from the 70s. Now, nigga, we had Technicolor TVs in the fucking 70s. We had Technicolor TVs in the 70s. Now you telling me that you can't make the same technology you had back then? Nigga, stop. They showed a damn. If you look at the moon landing, it was a shadow. Come on, how the hell is a shadow out there? Like the whole shit was fabricated. They did that shit in a camera. The fucked up shit about it too said they even did a interview with Buzz Lightyear. And the little kid was like, I wish I can go to the moon. And Buzz Lightyear, he just sat there and was like, I wish I could too. Like, nigga, you the one that's supposed to not Buzz Lightyear, nigga Armstrong. I was like, nigga, you supposed to be the one that walked on the moon. But it was like he got caught in the moment and he didn't realize what the hell was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, Strong Armstrong. The Van Allen belt. Strong Armstrong coming through with clutch. Like Tu said, if you look it up, there's not a metal on Earth that can go through the Van Allen belt without being melted by the radiation. So how the hell are they flying through everything? People talk about the people in space. They're not in space. They're in low orbit. They're still in the Earth's atmosphere when they go out there. When they talk
because
about
outer space is only 8 miles up. That's once you go 8 miles up, you're quote unquote out of space.
Exactly. The motherfuckers have never been to the moon. They've never been past the Van Allen belt. Anybody can look it up and see the Van Allen belt ain't let nothing come through. Just matter of fact, I know a lot of people about to hate me, but have y'all ever seen what the world map looked like when they at the UN and everything? How they got that flat ass map right there? They got all the things like sitting right there.
No, all up. Let's don't even do it.
You say what?
Don't even do it.
Don't do what?
You talk about this map? What about it? The UN map.
That is the actual map right there. Actually, the map that they got, that flat ass thing, the map is not global. It's not circular. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing right here, right? If the Earth was, if the map was actually the way the globe, the way they put it, right? Why, if I'm in California, do I have to fly all the way across America, all the way to Africa, all the way to get to Japan, instead of going to left? Why would I not go the other way? It would be shorter, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be a shorter trip if I go to the west instead of going all the way east across the whole country?
Why don't they though?
Oh, they give me a strike where I walk? Okay, never mind.
That's what I'm saying. You finna go to that flash shit. Don't even do that.
I didn't know.
If you notice up, it's barely any. You remember how at that point when people was talking about that, it was tons of videos about it. All that stuff gone. It's barely up here anymore.
Nah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's barely up here anymore.
But that's what always got to me. I'm just like, why are they going all the way across? Right? Just don't go to the left. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they all the way on the other side of the world, if I go to the left, it shouldn't be but a 2-hour flight. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Exactly, Rob.
Don't do it.
You say what? You said?
Cash Crypto say don't do it.
Yeah, I didn't even know. All things said don't do it. Cash Crypto said don't do it. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know they had a problem with that crap.
Man, I'm telling you, that stuff start getting like exposed and people, man, it got crazy. Yeah, they start taking it all off of here. But I'm about to hop off here real quick. I'm about to go have chill with my husband to have happy hour. I'll be back live tonight at 6:30. So y'all join me then. All right.
All right. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. He say they have never and will never leave Earth. Nah, you can't get past that firmament. They will never leave Earth because it was said that they can't leave Earth. So, like, it was a person sitting there talking about how they had the rockets shoot. They would see that after they launched the rockets, they would see the rockets land in the ocean and shit. You feel me? Yeah, I know all things. You right, Slogan. I didn't even, you know something, man. I didn't even think that would be a topic they'd be mad about, Slogan. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't think that was a topic they'd be mad about. Like, bro, they got so many damn topics. Good gracious. You can't talk about nothing on this bad boy. Man, they trying to lock it all down. But what I was saying though, like, I really don't know. But if anything, if Sean Paul, I mean, they are aware of Manager Marty. I'm gonna tell you why they are aware of Manager Marty. Because if not, Victor Conte would not be coming to Manager Marty's show. Keep trying to clear it up. So Manager Marty, what he's saying is getting out there to people. So people understanding the situation and the shit gets dire. Shit get real. So Manager Marty is doing it. So if Terrence Crawford team sent anything to Fanon, they would probably send it to Manager Marty as well. It would be sent there. But like this is a time when motherfuckers are so used to getting away with bullshit that they don't even have to, they feel like they don't even have to try anymore because like Victor Conte and them, like they didn't even proofread that letter. The letter didn't even get proofread. It was like, nigga, y'all gonna look at this. This is what it is. Fuck what y'all think. It is what it is. Like they didn't even try to sequester